and this is my final entry into the India vlogs. So Chennai is where we flew into. It was the first place that I actually experienced in India, and I'll also do this one as like a separate video sometime later. Getting to the airport the first time, I had a bit of a hard time getting a hold of everybody, so I had like this crazy experience trying to find a hotel and some Wi-Fi to get in contact with everybody. It was a really like challenging place at first, but I feel like that challenge really set me up to enjoy the rest of India 100%. We took a metro from the domestic airport to our hotel, and that was a really interesting thing to see, that the entire metro was super clean, cleaner than American metros, and that was really impressive to see, because a lot of the city is like people just throw trash on the ground and they don't really care, but the metro was kept nice. Seeing it in a whole new light was so fun. Chennai is a beautiful, bustling town, more chaotic than any of the other ones that I've been to. But we actually stayed at like a pretty nice hotel, and we just spent more time at coffee shops, not really going out and adventuring, but just really getting a lot of work done and trying to just soak up the last few moments of India where we were. There at that beach. That's so funny, I recognized it. It was fun to take a camera around the hotel area at night and like really experience city people there. It's because it's a little more modern than a lot of the places we've been in India. There's a really strong language barrier when you go into the like more rural parts. You get a lot more of a real reaction, and people love that you have a camera in your hands. It's crazy. Hi, how are you doing? But yeah, you have a hard time like getting vegan stuff. One of those nights I decided to just go for it, but you get so much more like culture with it all, and that's kind of what I'm pushing myself, even if it's like they pour the juice and they use their hands, which is not something I'm used to, or like a samosa's been sitting there. I'm trying it all out. A lot of the health advisories that people had, I just kind of ignored that day, because I felt like my gut biome had really figured out how to resist a lot of the bacteria there by the end of 3 weeks. So just to see, one, if my body can handle it, two, if just how I can communicate when there is such a barrier. But it's kind of funny, like I said coffee, and I forgot to say no milk. It didn't have any milk in it, but it had a shit ton of sugar in it, and I'm pretty sure that it had no coffee in it. It was a tea instead. So you never know what you're gonna get sometimes. I did spend just most of my time at that brew room coffee shop. It was amazing to get real coffee still. I'll miss India a lot. To experience a whole nother culture completely different from mine. I will definitely be back one day. There's so much in the north I want to see. I feel like I just got a tiny little glimpse of it. I'm just really happy about anybody who I met there, who stopped and talked to me, who smiled and just was so welcoming to be in your country and to get to experience. If you added me while you were there, if you are subscribed and commenting, and I appreciate you guys so much. So next time that you see me, I'll be showing you what's actually been in the background, which is this. Yeah, Perth is beautiful. Look at that. I am right by the ocean. You can't see it very well because this is only a 10mm lens, but that is the ocean all that way and all that way. And you can see a lighthouse right about out there on an island. And these silhouetted palm trees are awesome. And there's cockatoos and parrots that fly around here. And yeah, I have access to a sauna, everything. I have everything I could ever want here. And it is so beautiful, and I do not take it for granted at all. Look at that sunset. Can you see that? Can you? I'm gonna leave you with a nice sunset. All right, bye everybody.